The Jewish story. This week's story from the Holocaust is taken from the book The Klausenberger Rebbe, translated and adapted by Judah Lifshitz. An end to the darkness. The Germans realized that their end was near. However, because the gas chambers and crematoria in Dachau had not been in use for several months, they had to look for other ways to make the most of their final days in control. Shortly after Passover, the remnants of Muldorf's inmates were taken on a cruel death march, which lasted many days. They were forced to run from place to place without rhyme or reason, and with no food or rest. Occasionally they were put on rail cars and transported a short distance, back and forth. Enough time for rumours to spread among the prisoners that they were being taken to the mountains on the Austrian border to be killed. Many Jews were killed by various means during the final days. On April 27th, a strange event took place, which was afterwards referred to as the False Liberation. When the train made a stop in a small village, some SS officers burst into the rail cars and announced, "You are free!" With dramatic gestures, they tore their Wehrmacht emblems off their uniforms. Many of the prisoners believed the announcement and hurriedly got off the train, running in every direction to look for food and other necessities. The Rebbe, however, immediately turned to the people around him and asked, "Today is the day before the Sabbath. Where will we go?" In the same breath he whispered, "My heart tells me that not everything here is as it should be." He suggested that all remained for the moment in the cars. Only some of the men took his advice. Suddenly, and without warning, SS troops on bicycles appeared from all directions, machine guns in their hands, firing everywhere and killing hundreds. At the same time, American airplanes began dropping bombs everywhere, killing many innocent people. Only the Rebbe and those who stayed with him on the train because of the Sabbath remained alive and uninjured. Then it was quiet. The shooting stopped. Darkness fell. Sabbath came. The men in the rail cars were stunned by the day's events, bewildered and confused. Only the Rebbe was able to think clearly. He had only one concern at that moment. How could he fulfill the commandment of eating the meals on the Sabbath? The Rebbe went from car to car, seeking someone who had a bit of extra food. "Who wants to acquire a place in the world to come?" he asked. "Who can give me something to eat in honor of the Sabbath?" Finally he came upon Yaakov Kahn, who had hidden some raw potatoes under his shirt. The boy winked at the Rebbe, indicating that he was willing to give him some of his hidden treasure later, when the other prisoners had gone to sleep, so that no one else would see. The Rebbe returned a few hours later, and Yaakov handed the Rebbe a raw potato. Immediately the Rebbe began to sing with great excitement and intensity, "I shall prepare the feast of perfect faith. I shall prepare the feast of the King." With this one raw potato, the Rebbe fulfilled the commandment of the Sabbath meal, as if he was sitting at a table full of delicacies. When he finished eating, he turned to the young boy shyly. "Am I correct that you have some more? You look to me to be unusually rounded. Maybe you can give me another potato for the feast of the Ancient One." Yaakov agreed and gave the Rebbe another potato for the next meal on the Sabbath. The Rebbe was overjoyed. "I am not going to say thank you. I won't even think about how to return the favor, because I want the repair of all kindness to reward you himself. You cannot fathom what you have done for me this Sabbath. Without you, I would not have been able to fulfill the commandment of eating the Sabbath meals." Please pass on this story.